Hello guys, welcome. This is Deepika from mytutorialrack.com and here is our next interview question. What is the difference between StringBuffer, and StringBuilder? So there are three ways of using strings. You can either use a simple string class, or you can use a StringBuffer class and StringBuilder. There is a significant difference between these three. So let's understand what all the differences are. So string is a immutable object, means you cannot modify a string once it has been created, but you can create as many strings as you want. Whereas StringBuffer and StringBuilder are immutable, means if let's say you created a string called Deepika and now you want to add something called Khana at the end also, what happens is in the case of string, Deepika will be there and another string will get created with the name Deepika Khana. But in the case of StringBuffer and StringBuilder, what happens is you can actually modify the same string and add Khana to it next to it. Okay, so then that basically tells it that the StringBuffer and StringBuilder are mutable, you can modify them, whereas the string is immutable. So what's the difference here? So in the case of storage, related to storage, in the string pool serves as the storage area. So in the case of string, there is something called as a concept of string pool, and that serves as a storage area. For StringBuilder and StringBuffer, heap memory is the storage area. So when you're using StringBuilder or StringBuffer in your creation of your string, then you basically, those strings will be created in the heap memory. Whereas if you're using string class to create your string, then those are something that will be stored in the string pool. Mutability means, can they be modified? A string is immutable, which means you cannot modify a given string. As I given you the example previously, if you have created a string with the name mytutorialrack, and if you wanted to add another .com to it, if you've created a string with this mytutorialrack and now you wanted to add mytutorialrack.com, this string will still remain in the string pool, but you will end up creating another string which will going to take more space in your memory, mytutorialrack.com. So two strings would be there. You no longer need this one, but it'll still be available for you. So that is the difference between using a string or a StringBuffer or a StringBuilder. Mutability, a string is immutable, whereas both the StringBuilder and StringBuffer are mutable, means you can easily modify them. Efficiencies. So as you can see here, a string always is immutable. So what happens is efficiently they are not that efficient if you have to modify, because what will happen is it will end up taking a new space in the memory to create a new string. Whereas StringBuffer and StringBuilder, you can modify the same string. So efficiently, why they are more efficient as compared to string. It is quite slow to work with a string. However, a StringBuilder is the fastest in performing operations. The speed of StringBuffer is more than of a string, but less than of a StringBuilder. So for example, if you have to append a character, is fastest in StringBuilder and very slow in string, because a new memory is required for the new string with appended characters. So that is why string is less efficient as compared to StringBuffer and StringBuilder. StringBuilder is the fastest in performing. It is one of the fastest. StringBuffer is something intermediary between string and StringBuilder. So if you are using a string that's going to get modified often, then you should be going with StringBuilder. If you are using a string which is always remain the same, we are not going to modify it often, then stick with your string. But it's preferred to using either StringBuffer or StringBuilder for your string operations. Now, thread safe, which one is multi-threaded? In the case of threaded environment, when it's case of multi-threaded environment, a StringBuilder and StringBuffer are used, whereas a string is not used. So in the case of multi-threaded, you will end up using more of StringBuffer and StringBuilder. StringBuilder is suitable for an environment with a single thread. Okay, in the case StringBuilder is more for a single thread operation, but if you are dealing with multi-threaded environment, in that case StringBuffer is more suitable. So these are the differences between a string, StringBuilder, and StringBuffer. I hope this explanation was good enough. So this is the difference between StringBuffer, and StringBuilder. I hope you guys are enjoying these tutorials, And I'm going to see you in the next video with another interview question. So stay tuned to that, and thank you very much.